West End too, in the period between Bob Davison and Eddie Peters there. He's a great boatman, he's a kayaker, a boogie boarder, he's out there, and to this day I cannot beat him in the swim. We swim all year together, I can't do it. I just want to say that about my friend Ken Larsen here.
Well, hi everybody. I'm so glad everyone came. And my wife always said, Reggie, if bullshit was exercise, you'd be King Kong. But at any rate, I'd just like to touch on a few things that I think were rather interesting over the 65 years I've been there. When I started, I got 44 cents an hour. And my Irish father says, let me get this straight now. They're paying you 44 cents an hour to sit on your ass and watch girls walk by. He says, how the love of God do you get a job like that? Anyway, I made 25 hours a week for 6 days and had to give him 15 for room and board. But at any rate, when I'm sitting on the stand, you have no idea how many men have come back and a few women that said, those are the 6 or 7 best years of my life. And they're right. And this was 65 years of the best of my life. In the late 1950s, early 60s, they wanted to hire girl lifeguards. And all the macho men said, girls can't do what we can do. I said, wait a minute, what the hell is wrong with you? You've been chasing girls all your life and now we captured them and put them in the stand with you. What could be better than that? And also, another change I've seen over the years, which I have to tell you and you are also aware of it, back when I started, there were no fat people. My God, what happened? At any rate, some of the women are walking around with rear ends like trucks, and they're wearing dental floss for a bathing suit. They got enough cellulite in the rest to deep fry Pittsburgh, and they're still walking around. I said, my God. And the young lifeguards stand up and yell out, skip a meal, will you? Don't you have a mirror at home? I said, oh, shut up, we'll all be fine. I met my wife at the East Bath House. She was a cashier. And I was a lifeguard. She was 17 and I was 19, and I was hitting on her. And she wouldn't give me any free food. It was the first girl I met with moral fiber. And anyway, I went to pick her up. I wore a suit and a tie. And the Scotch mother and father said, you can take her out, but you get her home by 12, it'll be the last time you take her out. And you got that straight? I said, yes, sir. Today the kids go out at 12 and come back at 4. Is something wrong with that picture? Anyway, I gotta tell you one quick story. This will be a quick one. Only one. I got hired with my very good friend Artie Week. He and I went to Baldwin together, high school. And when I got hired, I was 17. And when you turned 18, you went in the service. I was up on the stage, Artie got off. He went to the next stand and he never came back. And I was sitting on the stand and the next day he got drafted. Like they say, you can't make this up. Oh, when he got off the stand, I said, hey, Artie, bring me back a Jones Beach hot dog. I'll give you the quarter tomorrow. He said, okay, Jonesy. Well, 40 years later, he came back. He lived down in Virginia, and he got through the war. 40 years later, he came back to Brooklyn to settle some of the family estate. And he took his 25-year-old daughter down the beach to show her where he worked as a young man. And like they say, you can't make this up. I'm sitting on the exact same stand he got off of 40 years ago. He looked up, and he was a good-looking guy. I just hung around him for the droppings. Well, at any rate, I looked down and I see Artie. I said, my God, is that Artie? Now, you got to understand, 40 years have gone by. I looked down, I said, Artie Wink. Hey, Artie, listen. He said, my God, Reggie Jones? I said, yeah, where the hell is my hot dog? True story. By the way, if any of you people, please listen, if any of you people ever get to Jones Beach and want to go to the museum at the East Bathhouse, I will be working there from 12 to 6 on Sunday and 12 to 6 on Thursday. And I have told the administration they want to charge $2. I said, that's, excuse me, a lot of bull. I'm not charging any lifeguard or their friends. Have you got that straight? By the way, guys, I want to thank all of you for coming. And I want to thank all your friends, and if you get a chance, get down the beach. And remember, guys, keep them off the bottom. Take care.
All right, congratulations to all those who honored tonight. I know there's many more of you out there that deserve it. We're going to continue this tradition. Remember, tip Eric, tip your bartenders, drink heavily, have a good time.